is Hàng Long. Today, our guest is Mr. Anh Linh. He is a Saigon Toastmaster member. He used to be the president of the Saigon Toastmaster Club in 2012-2013. He was the vice president of education in 2013-2014. He has been a Toastmaster for 4 years and a half. And now, let us hear from his own word about his thought of Saigon Toastmaster Club. Please welcome Mr. Anh Linh.
Good afternoon to all the spectators listening to the Saigon Live talk show today. This is a very terrific event for me to talk and to represent an organizations that I'm proud to be a part of, Saigon Toastmaster Club or STMC. Some of you might have heard about STMC or Saigon Toastmaster before, and some of you might have no clues what it is. So I hope that by the end of this talk show, you will know a little bit more about Saigon Toastmaster Club, especially its history, its operations, and what it can bring on the benefit to the communities and personal life. But first thing first, talking about Saigon Toastmaster STMC. What is STMC? What is Toastmasters? Toastmasters is an international non-profit organization that focuses on people's development in leadership and public speaking skills. That's it. And Saigon Toastmasters is one of more than 14,350 clubs of Toastmaster International operating around the world at the moment. And it is based in Ho Chi Minh City, based in Vietnam, hold the meetings every week. And at the moment, it adopts the same training purposes and also the training programs as any other clubs and the Toastmaster Internationals. So that's an overview about Saigon Toastmaster STMC. Looking at the missions that Saigon Toastmaster members have set out, STMC missions is to provide a supporting environment for all the members to develop and to practice their public speaking and also their leadership skills. In more particulars, the members will know how to communicate their ideas with the audience, how to evaluate, how to organize the meetings, how to hold the roles, and more importantly, sometimes how to organize the whole organizations if they want to set up a new club. So that's the missions. And the mottos of Saigon Toastmaster, some of you might not know, can be wrapped up in abbreviations called PEER. P-E-E-R. Professionals, entertaining, empower, and rewarding. That means Saigon Toastmasters strive their best to help their members to develop in the more professional way, but also in an entertaining environment. The members are empowered to become the leaders that they want to be, and at the same time they feel rewarded by their own personal achievements. Talking about the history of Saigon Toastmasters, this is quite a memorable history. Saigon Toastmaster was founded back in May 2010 and probably being the first Toastmaster club in Vietnam. At the beginning, it had to face the similar difficulties of any English club that have been facing when they were newly born. They host the very first few meetings in the coffee shops, you might not know that, in the coffee shop with less than 10 members attending. But with the perseverance of all the old members and the newly joined members, Saigon Toastmasters has been in its 5th year and is growing stronger and stronger every day. At the moment, the membership base of Saigon Toastmasters is about 44 and growing. And every meeting witnesses the attendance of an average number of 30 to 40 people, which is a very healthy numbers of attendances. and everyone has a chance to be on the stage to do something, has a chance to be on stage to speak about their ideas that they want to be. In terms of the success that Saigon Toastmaster Club has achieved, so the success has been officially acknowledged by Toastmaster Internationals by the President Distinguished Award in 2013, which is the highest recognition that Toastmaster International can give to a club in terms of the overall yearly performance. And that also means, and that award actually put STMC to be on the top 10% of all the clubs that are operating around the world at the moment. So it's quite significant. But again, I would like to put aside all the awards and all the titles. What Saigon Toastmaster takes most pride of is the members-oriented philosophy of the executive team. All the activities are organized by members and for members for the benefit of members' development and for the skill development of the members. And that means that STMC has done their best to be the first club to introduce the mentoring programs into their educational sections. They also do a lot of training courses by inviting speakers inside and outside of the club. They also do a lot of networking events with many organizations outside of Toastmasters, and they put all their heart in the members' development. So Saigon Toastmasters might be a local club, but by its activities, it can proudly say that it brings the better versions out of every members. And the members, after joining, at least know how to communicate their ideas, how to put their ideas in organization weight. They also know how to do the road, do a lot of road outside of the meetings. And also, if they want, they can become the president of the club. So at the end, without any further advertising words about Saigon Toastmasters, I would just like to say that STMC is not an English club, it's not a teaching club, it may not be a social club per se. It's a Toastmaster club, which means it is an environment. It provides an environment, it provides a continuous supporting platform for all the members to grow and to become the leader they want to be, and to get themselves ready to face any challenges in the real world. And that is Saigon Toastmasters. I would like to be back to the host of our talk shows, and I welcome any questions that the audience or the host might have.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Anh Linh. Now, I would like to have two questions for you. The first question would be...
Me too.
Okay, if we have time, we'll say a question for you. I'm the host, so the first question would be, you have talked about the President Distinguished Club Award. Now,
Yes.
Could you tell us that what is it and why is it so important for the club operation?
Okay, so the President Distinguished Club Award, or we call it very short in the PDC, it is the way that a club can use to measure their performance in the whole years. And the performance of the club needs to be taken into account not only the development of the members, but also the healthy growth of the club themselves. So in the PDC, it sets out 10 goals that the club needs to achieve, or they can put in their action plan in order to achieve those. It including achieving in the communication track, leadership track, also in the membership base, and also in the trainings of the club officers. So that means that the club will know exactly what they need to do, and also they want to do, and how they can measure their success around the world. So that's the way that Toastmaster International has used in order to help the club officers know exactly what they need to do for the club.
Okay, thank you. And the next question should be, you have praised Saigon Toastmaster Club a lot, but I know that the club itself is not the highest, the most important successful club. So could you tell us what is the most important factor could help Saigon Toastmaster to be a successful Toastmaster club?
Okay, well, that's a very challenging question for 4 years old Toastmasters. But what I believe is that for Toastmasters in particular and any organizations that provide service to the public, which is always about the benefits that the public can have from the organizations. People pay money or spend their time on the club's activities, and they hope they get something out of them. And that's the reason why I praise Saigon Toastmasters a lot, because of not only the awards or the titles, but more about the members-oriented philosophy of the club and also the club officers. All the activities are done for the members and by the members, so there's no better way to learn anything than doing it and experience it and learn more experience and do it again. So the next time the members will know exactly how and what they can do. So the most important factors to me again is for a club success, Toastmasters or non-Toastmasters, is that to put the members in the centers in all the actions and all the activities. And when they have the members at their back, I'm sure that that club will be successful.
Put the member in the center. Do you think that we have time for one more question from the audience?
Maybe the timers can answer it for me.
Okay, so we still have. Okay, so Mr. In the green shirt, could you please?
Green shirt?
You have a question, right?
I don't think.
Okay, so Miss in the blue shirt, please.
I think that Toastmaster Club is not a social club. This is not an English club. This is the place for the people to develop a leadership skills. So can you tell the people here in detail how the people can develop a leadership skill here? The way.
Yep. It's my pleasure. It's, when people talking about leadership, it can be very terrifying, because leadership might be considered to be leader, to be at the front, to do everything, and people have to look up at that person to be a leader. But in Toastmaster sense, leadership is the ability to make decisions, to plan, and also to get a group to make the action happen. And in that sense, the programs of the leadership in Toastmasters providing the members the skill to do that. You can, if you attend a Toastmaster meeting, you will see that there will be the TMDs, there will be different people doing different roles. Those roles are for leadership. If the persons want to be on the stage, they have to be ready. They have to do research. They have to prepare themselves. They have to consult with many members in order to know exactly what they are doing. So that's one way to be the leaders. And the person who consults that person, he also the leader is the way that he inspires and he passes the experience of what he has already done to that person. At the next level, leaders in Toastmaster, members can learn more about leadership by being members of the executive teams. So being the president, the vice president education, the vice president membership, basically the group of members who are responsible for the operations and the growth of the club in the whole year. So which is a very big task, and again they have the chance to look at the president distinguished programs, see what goals they need to do, and they sit down together, make the plans, and help the club to achieve that goal. So that's also another way to practice leadership in doing and in the real life. So in short, there is a program in place to help members to develop the leadership. And just join us and you will learn in detail what it is.
So I know that a lot of you have more to ask, but because time is limited, so I will give you a hint. please send any questions you have to the address anlin.84@gmail.com. Okay, anybody can write down and then send his, and he will answer you. Okay, so thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much, and to all the spectators, thank you for listening to me, and I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Okay.